There's the chat portion of the webinar. All right, greetings. All right, thank you for posting your questions. All right, just getting settled here. All right. Pamela, any messages for me? It's just I do feel like it is an Egyptian energy there. Like energy of Thoth. It's like you've been connected to that energy with astrally. I might have a father connection, your father's energy connection to that. Any messages from Archangel Michael? Just you're doing like say energy cleansing. I feel like the energy of the rose is what you're connected to. Also helps you your manifestation energy. Carol, any messages for me? I do see you connected to the higher dimensional angels. You're also clearing out your past life energies. So like some of the people that you know, you're clearing out past life energies. You had some difficulties with, or you just want to make sure there are no difficulties. Let's put it that way. Any messages for me, for my higher self? Just bringing good luck to you, yourself overall. It's also a good luck charm. It seems like you're connected to. Rachel, while chatting with my parents about parents who passed, mom was envious that she doesn't feel or see them around. Does Dad Ricardo have a message for her? He's always around her. I feel like he's around her right side. Maybe not constantly, but you know, she might start feeling him around. I think he's careful to not spook her too much. Because when he shows up, a lot of memories. So he's careful how he connects to her. Does her mom, Dominga, have a message for her? That's a flower frequency. Dominga, I feel like she's very connected to Hawaii. She's just I also see like an African princess lifetime at one time. Dominga just sends her prayers to her daughter. She's at a higher frequency at this point, so yeah. I don't think she has many messages actually. Gundam, any messages from higher self? Let's see. From mother self. Your mother self just tells you what to do all the time. Make sure that you got your plan in order. Message from father self. That's an energy of just wants you to succeed, and helps you with your plans. Your mother helps you develop your plan. Father helps implement it. Jane, a couple of nights ago, I was in Wendy's dream, and also her friend and neighbor Liz starting to kiss Wendy and telling Liz she wasn't good enough. It's like a demon to them. What is the message? Yeah, there was it was a demonic being pretending to be you. Yeah. Yep. So Wendy needs to clear out her energy. Yeah, Wendy needs to is not always careful. She's not always have her protections up, it seems. That's why that guy was just messing around. So it was definitely not you. Yeah, you wouldn't do that. Any more messages about this? Well, I feel like you and Wendy are kind of merging your energy together. Like I said, Wendy needs to think about protecting her field. I mean, it's all right. It's all education, right? It didn't hurt anything. Like, geez, it just tells you how these guys operate. And they're calling them tricksters for a reason, right? So just think of it as education. It's not a big deal. But it's like that's really. I mean, it just shows how clever they are. Such a pain in the neck, aren't they? uh, yeah. Any messages from elements to me? Elementals. Just the fairy energies are helping you communicate with your child and connect with your child. He wants to have fun, and I wouldn't say he wants to terrorize everything, but he wants to have. He just wants to work with his hands, like Legos or something. I think he's old enough for that, or blocks. Any messages from my soul? I don't know. Eat healthy. It's not really saying a whole lot. Just you need to travel a little bit. You need to get out a little bit more at least. Chris, I did see my old friend's father, Margus, in my dreams tonight. I think he talked about her son. What was it about? You have any connections? Yeah, it's just yeah, he's an old friend of yours. I mean, he's been your father and also a friend. Yeah, he's a close friend of yours. Previous lifetimes for sure. I do get like a Roman, ancient Rome, but I feel like it's more to it than that biblical times. Any message from spirit? Well, it just seems like you're helping things along, like helping spirit beings have some closure. Gerard, for most of my life, I've felt connected to like third eye energy. They call it purple, which in those the sort of color of the chakra. Any messages? Think of that as your connecting color. So the purple is psychic energy. So it just where you feel more comfortable with. It's quite all right. It's just definitely. It just shows that you're bringing out a new energy overall. So it's just a good vibe. It's like a neutral. It's a loving energy also. Just been having the idea of being a healer in my mind recently. You think this is something I can should learn? Yeah, it's Reiki is a direction. Of course, there's other healing techniques, but yeah, we can do like online courses. But it's good to have like a physical somebody help you physically to do that, like at a metaphysical church. You have other abilities too. I feel like you have a form of a mediumship too. Oh my God, it's Moses. This week we found out that my wife has big tumor in her left breast. Ouch. I'm afraid to ask, but will she be all right? Yeah, it should be all right. Just has to get. It's good that you're getting it now. I feel like it's yeah, it's tough though. Yeah, it'll be all right. It just all the stress around that. Why didn't any of our spirits and angels warn us about this? I have two young children. Can you send her energy? Yeah, send her energy. Well, it's something that it's part of her. This is part of her growth. Something that she has to go through. So this is an agreement. Yeah, we always ask ourselves, why didn't they say this? Why didn't they say that? So, I mean, she'll survive it. It's just gonna be. This is up to her. She wants to survive it. So, yeah, it's a big deal. Uh, yeah. My husband and I have been together since we were teenagers. Uh, let me see. We are in our 50s now. I find myself missing the way we were to each other in our youth. It's been a big constant struggle between us. I can't get past the change. He no longer shows affection. I know my guides have seen these troubles. Well, yeah, he's growing. Is or first off, he's not going to be back how you when you were younger. He grew out of that. Only thing it's you compromise. You make it work. I mean, he's just doing his thing, and you do your thing. You just mind each other's space. I don't think he's in the most romantic vibe. That's called marriage. Yeah, there's always marriage counseling, but you've been together for a long time, so this is very common. You just drift apart. It's just the way it goes. Um, I mean, he's done all the romantic stuff, so he's just fine. He's just doing other stuff. That's all. Um, any messages? I mean, yeah, you bring in your healing energy, focus on yourself, and just let him, do his thing, and you'll get messages on how to handle this. But yeah, you can't fix it. You just gotta accept him for who he is. So that's a tough one. I mean, I feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my cycle, my life. Okay, tell me about this. You say every year is a new cycle, but I don't know. It's just go with it. Do new things. If you have energy to do things, that's a big deal. So yeah, just do what you got to do. Just they're not really giving me a whole lot of message here. Just embrace it. You feel like my energy healing, channelings, hypnosis business really going to take off soon? It's yeah, it's possible. It just say I query your frequency. Just concentrate on the now. But I would be careful if sometimes it says that. Um, just concentrate on the now and just do a good job now, and that'll bring in new connections there. Miguel, I saw a number 444 a few times today. Any messages? Um, you're connecting the dots in a higher realm. I do feel like you have like an energy shield around you, as you know, and it feels like you even the ground. I know it sounds weird, but even the ground, like you see a rock or you see some people see change. Something about the ground energy is shifted around you. That sounds odd, but something to think about. I never look at the ground, so. My cat Yuki threw up the other day. Any messages? Just join the club. My cat does it all the time. Of course, my cat eats her toys, which we're working on that one. I feel it's a hairball, so you might want to address that. Crystal, has my brother paid the taxes for the sale of my mother's apartment? He promised, or did he just keep the money for himself? I'm not sure if he paid it, but I think he's going to. I don't think he's going to keep it. No. How? It doesn't feel like he's paid it though, but he will. Will my plan to build a house out of containers come true? Is a good idea. If the containers are like livable, I mean, if it's by building codes and all that. Yeah, they're doing a lot of creative stuff these days. So as long as it acts like a house and it's by code, yeah, should be fine. I think you can build a house out of anything these days. So yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't see why not. Just it's just costly, like anything. What can I say? Messages regarding my sixth chakra. Feels like it's clearing out this blockage. It feels like your power is regaining itself. Any messages regarding my energy lately? Only thing I feel like there's been, you've been feeling what the world's going through. The tension. Um, yeah, I would do more energy protection if you feel the need to do so. Your empathic ability pulls in a lot, as you probably can imagine. So yeah, just keep the humanity's energy out of your field. You don't need all that. I'm just putting it out there. Wanda, may I have a message from Archangel Michael? Michael is helping with your energy field. It's helping you be blessed. Look at the good things that are happening, and the more you do that, the more good things will continue to occur. Jess, what insight messages does my higher self have for me that would be helpful? I don't just trust your intuition. You seem like you're getting stronger with it. What message, guys, does my Archangel Michael have about shifting energy, healing? In the near future, my connection with Samba made it. It's it's another path unfolding for me. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just follow what feels best. I mean, yeah, it feels like it's the direction you're connecting more to your authentic self. Yeah, it's helping with your higher chakras. Vasco, last week I got in a car accident, rear-ended by a senior. Car is a total loss. What lesson am I supposed to learn from the situation? Does the universe have a message? Oh, it's just that you need a new car. And it looks like the old guy has got a lot of work to do on himself. He's not paying attention. He shouldn't have probably been driving at all. Or the old senior person. I feel like it's a guy, it could be a girl, but either way, that person probably should not be driving. So that was a wake up call for that person. And you can say agreed upon that lesson for that person. I wouldn't think it's an attack on you. I think it was for you get another car. I know that's hard. I've been through that before. I was just in a car bender, something similar, but not like that. But and of course, Priscilla is tearing down the background as we speak. Maybe she's finally giving up. Any messages for my guides? Yeah, just reach out to family or anyone for whoever you need to reach out to help you through this. Yeah, because a car, it's pretty. Of course, the physical side of it. It's up to you if you want to, go to a lawyer and all that. That's up to you on that one. For medical situation, that's up to you. But for the car, yeah, just connect to family members, whoever you feel like you need to move on. It's a big deal because that car is like part of your energy, and of course, it's expensive. So insurance isn't always very helpful there. Yeah, just but realize that's the old man's energy there. Yeah, I don't think it was an attack. It wasn't an attack on you. It was just that old man needed to go through this, and he said, "Okay, I'll help him through it." Look, I think it's an old man, but anyway, whoever it was. So, all right. Thank you everyone for posting your questions. All right, blessings.